And welcome to possibly a short series of Eufloria. It's a nice, very interesting strategy game. I found out a few years ago from a logic named Jesse, a YouTube channel. You can go look it up. So I'm just gonna play through it, and it'll be the first 4 levels, and so it's also kind of the tutorial. But yeah, okay. Wake up, little seedling. You must find your brothers and sisters and find others and plant a tree. Then grow 4 new seedlings and you may proceed. Basic controls. Let's see here. Believe. Yeah, it should make. How did I. Maybe I should have read that. No, let's just go out to this next one. That'll probably have the tree we need. So I'm just dragging out here because there's 1 seedling here. So hopefully this will have even more. How many I need. Or not. What is that? No. Okay. What did I'm forgetting? Because obviously I can't make a, or for me at least, I can't make a tree with 1. What? Yep, let's just restart. Menu. That's maybe a bit embarrassing, I guess. Okay, got it. Frank thighs. Click the most recent level. Probably shouldn't have just not even read. Okay, so this is the first level. So now then, yeah, welcome. Jesus is largely procedurally generated. Each time you play, it will be different. Check out the options and preferences. Yeah. Wake up, little ceiling controls. Click on asteroid, drag to see its contents. Left click, drag from asteroid, select one more of your seedlings. Move to another asteroid and move only within your empire's asteroid range. So yes. So we are supposed to move to here. Okay then. We've moved to here. That's probably what I missed. Probably didn't go up high enough. Here we go. That should be 10. 8. So this should have our last 2 to be able to build a tree. How did I select more again? Yeah. It's drag, and that will automatically select more. It's how much of that circle I select. Okay, and this, however, has 8, 9. Con 0, 0, 0, 10. Okay, good. Yep, that's the first type of tree, a Dyson tree. They produce seedlings. Yeah, well, just it takes root. Sure, why not? And produce a tree. Which you just did. So that tree will slowly spawn more seedlings. 1. So I think 4 is what it said. And then pretty soon that will be 2. That's just a symbol for the Dyson tree. You can zoom in and actually see it. And 3. And 4. Come on, 4. 4. And that's the end of the first level. Okay, level 2, play. Expansion! Yay. It's time for you to help your empire, grow your empire as some other tree. I'll guide you, explore. Yeah. Explore. And might as well have a 3rd tree. I should yeah, I can reach that. Then I think once I have a tree over here, I'll then start exploring, although I will send 1 out to scout. No. 1 to there to explore. All those to there. Okay. Unclaimed planet. And that will make a good enough bridge. Sure. 3. Pretty sure that will give us 10 here. 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's a new tree. Very good. Find all other asteroids and add them to your empire. So build a tree on them. Come on, keep going. We're at 4 here. And if you didn't know, the trees grow over time. Like you can see, those ones are obviously bigger than just that. So the rate will start increasing and everything as you play. So it's not the slowest thing ever. 2 trees should be fine. Let's send a force of 4 up here, because pretty sure this is when we get introduced to the enemies. If not this one, then the next one. Nice. Batch of 6 to go up. And yeah, U7 can go up. And that will bring us up to enough to build a seedling, or a tree here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait until 6, yeah, sure. 1 up there and 1 up there. Just to check for enemies. Because I'm thinking I should be able to win if there are any. Anyways, yeah, I can send all 3. And then U9 can go there, and that should be game. Or this level. 5 seedlings. Oh yeah, there's also, I believe it also depends on that core energy. That might just affect the number of trees. It's one of those two. 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is everything. Please, yeah, okay, end of level 2. So I think that puts us to level 3, the Greys. And you finally get introduced to enemies. What is happening to our colony? There should be more seedlings here. This place was previously teeming with life. Find out what happened. Let's see here. So this time we expand down that way. Yeah, okay, so core energy is correlated to the number of trees you can plant. I'm gonna send 1 scout out that way. Uninhabited, okay. And that, I think 4 should be enough to be able to protect that. Or 4 seedlings, I mean, to protect that territory. And we need to claim this before we can expand farther. 6, I think this will bring us up to 10. Yeah. It's a nice base of 2 plants full of 4 trees will help me, well, there's still the travel time, it will help me have a nice defensible base. Won't have to worry as much. Although, I think I'll stick with 3 and 4 maybe, and then start to claim this one now. Or was it really core energy affect the number of trees? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, who knows? I could be wrong. Yeah. And keep coming. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay then. Now they're going to attack. There we go. Just when I put all my seedlings into a tree. So, yep. These creatures, why are they made of? Violence and anger. Why do they fight us? Either way, these are the Greys. This is an actual fighting part of the game. So just made this tree. Right now it's vulnerable. They destroy that stem. They can... Oh yeah, energy was for capturing. They can start to enter the core, and if they reduce energy to 0, then it flips over to theirs. So that's why core energy matters. The more core energy, the harder it is for it to be attacked and taken, because you'll be, even if they destroy the tree, you'll be constantly feeding in troops, or seedlings as they're actually called in the game. So there's enemies 13, us 17 and growing. think I'll send that next two up to their planet. If I can capture this, and that will help a bit. Okay, I think I might make another tree here, just to make a bit more safe of a place by having more troops being built here. Only less of a travel time. Let's come down here for greater defense, although these attacks will be fine. 20 seems fine. They have 16 there. 20. Enemies still 0. Can zoom in here, can see the fighting. It looks like they're retreating. I think I might bring up those 26. If they're going to be retreating, then sure, might as well. And so hopefully this will overwhelm this quickly enough and capture it for ourselves. And it's just a matter of holding it, because oh yeah, the seedlings go down, so use up your seedlings when you go to capture a place. So it can be nice. It can also at the same time might cripple you a bit if you're not careful about it. Okay, so that's now ours. I think I'll take about 10 back here to build another base. So we have 34. We have a good number. Why didn't I see that? Yeah, I should probably be more observant of attacks. So now I have 21 here and 23 here. Oh yeah, because that planet can reach both. That planet's on range, so that one's going to be a good defensive place. I mean, so yeah, that's the other thing. While you're attacking, they could counterattack. They take half of each, so 40 seedlings should be a good number. I think I can afford to make the tree. Sure. Okay, now we have full 4 trees there, so send those 6 there, and those 5 down here. So that's 4 out of 4 trees. And this place is gonna start building up a little bit, because I can. And because it's going to be fairly easy to defend. One scout to those 2, otherwise, let's make a... Yeah, sure, a second tree will be fine. And that's 3 out of 4 trees. Pull some more people down here. Got even more. That's kind of the one problem. You can start to line up with a little bit of lag. I think what happens when I take here, there's going to be a rather large swarm here. Though I'm not entirely sure. Could be wrong. I think it will only be worth it for me to just have an occupy here. So let's start from the front. You to there. You to there. And the very back. You to up here. Yes, that means you guys. Where can this plant reach? Only here. So once you have that our largest force, large-ish force here, I'll make my first tree. I'll claim it for myself. Trying to find out what else is here. Okay, yeah, keep coming. And I'll send some there, just to make sure that I have enough. So it looks like I've wiped them out, so this must just be claim every planet. And that should be the win. You fought off the great sickness, but so many precious seedlings have perished. Was this terrible disease? It's taken root. The growers depend on us for new colonies. Let's find out more, or they may not return. And then mission 4, I think, will be what I'll end this with. Record is 13 minutes, so that's 5. 4 is all I want. Okay. Find the source of gray sickness. Any grays you find must be destroyed. Find out what they are. So, find the story all grays. I'm gonna instantly build up and scout out here, and here, and here. And then, that plant can reach all of these. Meanwhile, closest plant will be this one to reach there. You can probably kind of tell that depends on how much I'm zoomed out for what I can actually see. So, okay, so we have our 4. Can this one... Yes, that one can reach back here. Actually, I only need 9. Or should. So which one do I want to go to? This one should be fine. So how many do we have? Split that in half, split that in half. And once those get... Yeah, there's a 19 of them. Well, let's just pull out over to here. If we minimize where we're occupying, that could help. I'm gonna build a tree there. Oh, there's only 7 of them. Okay, let's build our tree here. So 11 here and 2 enemies. I wouldn't be surprised if they attack here now. 0 enemies, 8 seedlings. Says 2 enemies and 8 seedlings. Either way. Can't quite reach out there. Oh, no, we can't. It's just there can't reach back to us. I guess. Okay then. And there it can't reach. Oh. Can that... No. And they have those nice red circles to tell you when you're... Or where some place is being attacked. I'm gonna send another 10 out here. I have 2 fully colonized plants, and that should help. Although 32, that's a pretty large number. I can also reinforce here. No, those are like right next to each other. Doesn't really mean anything, but you know, it's interesting. When do we get defense trees? Is that number 5? Oh well. Who knows? Fence trees don't produce seedlings, but they... when are you going to attack here? I don't know. Are you going to build some trees there? In which case, maybe that might be a good opportunity to attack. Let them colonize instead of me. There's 36 of them. Enemies still 0. No, they're coming here. So does that mean they're coming back here to attack back here? I don't know. 5. Actually got a big force of moving. I don't think I'll quite build a tree. Now they're going down south for some reason. So then I can take 10 down here. Build a 3rd tree. Yeah, each new tree has a weak entry point, so again, it's another thing to consider when you're building trees. You know what? Yeah, I'll just get another one. Bring that 10 down. You know, they can't attack here. They're all adjacent, so shouldn't be too big of a problem. Uh-huh. So... split that in half and you can capture this planet. So there's 7 enemies there. They can move enemies over. Or are they gonna do a counterattack? Who knows? Let's keep sending a small amount of seedlings over there. 3 enemies to roughly 25, maybe 30 of us, of the blue people. And getting closer. Tree should be destroyed soon, you can tell, because it's starting to get more red. And if it's the redder it is, the more damaged it is. Any minute now. Let's do a full group to there. And then send half of ours to there. Let's take a full 13 out to here. So that's 60 to... or 40 to 60. Now they're attacking. Counterattack. So yeah. Pull back a little. And reinforce, that's 20, 30 to 30. We're even right now. Right here. We should be winning. If they don't come through and attack. Yeah, we pretty much are going to destroy them here. So now where are they moving? I'll take roughly half and another 10 to back there. That will leave us with, I guess, 20 here. With 1 enemy. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's see what's over here. At this point, it's more or less... other than this plant, once we have this plant, these two are cut off. 40 enemies, so not really too realistic to destroy that. Could have her take like 10 over and plant a tree now. 27, so I can take 10 more over. Wait a bit and plant another tree. Yep. Okay. And then just... how many are here? 21. They don't have to attack this plant yet, so... sure, I can bring 10 over and make another tree. That's the other nice thing about discovering the plant. Once you discover it, you have vision. There's not a fog of war, as far as I remember. Or at least there's not currently, or so far. Well, it could just be because they're all... well, yeah, they're all adjacent. There's only a fog of war on plants you haven't visited. Okay, at some point I should attack back here. Lets me to back here and here. Well, let's take like 13 from here, 10 from here, maybe like 6 from here, so that way I'm not at too few compared. So they're sending a few enemies. Okay. This is another place which can be reached by this tiny planet. So I'll still need a defense here. But other than that, should be fairly safe. Send 1 seedling out here. And come on, you can do it, you can find out what's there. A little bit faster. And nothing's out there. That would be a good place to start fill up with trees, because it's not going to be at risk of an attack. So wait until they all get over there. Let's see, we're still at 40 to roughly 40. Okay, good. 20, 10, 20. I think I can keep these at 10. And then 2 trees. Actually, I can. Alright, that's at 10. It's at almost another 10. So I can bring another 10 over. That will start producing some. Oh yeah, there's that other thing. Energy, strength, and speed. Let's see, if I remember correctly, energy, the higher energy, the more damage I do to the core energy. That could be strength. Speed is obviously speed. Strength is, wait, it doesn't have a tooltip, I remember. Shows that will affect the seedling's born here, yeah. Okay, can I click on an individual seedling? I think I can. Now I can click on, oh yeah, seedlings of high strength attribute. Ah, I can move only ones of a certain attribute. That's nice. Sure. 15. So I should probably send some seedlings over here. See what's out there. As it will be an extra bunch now. Okay, then I can bring these 12 down there. Meanwhile, I have 40 seedlings here. Might take out 30 to down there. And now there's still vulnerable, but there I can send some. In the meantime, I can send over there to fill up this, so these will be able to come back to over here. And these two, if they move out, I can send most of it over there. So that's good. Don't have to worry as much about a major attack. Well, these guys can, yeah, they're still in range of here, so that symbol, that red arrow back, means that they can go there, but they can't go back because this planet's range isn't large enough. Okay. And the second tree. Let's take about 10 out to here. So we have 50 here. We can go down to 2 saplings. We can also finally figure out what's there. Can't quite reach there, but we can reach there. So that's fine. Let's find out what's at the big one. The control here, that's... oh. Yeah, then this is pretty much the most important one, because that gives access to all these. Kinda surprised. Yeah, I can go down to 20, because that means if they do attack, then yeah. So 1 sapling, 2 sapling, 3 sapling, 4 sapling. You can send out the remaining. Let's just take 10 to over here. Then yeah, 30 and 15. That's all 4 that we'd need for here. Gonna send some out there. Sending those. Some over there to fill up some seedlings and clear out the rest. Yeah, okay. Pretty soon we'll have a sapling. We can go all in, I think. That will be still reasonably close to a victory. Unless they come to one of these. Yeah, sure. We'll bring you over to here. Yeah, there's a third faction. Another seedling empire? Who are they? Have they brought the Grey Sickness? There's 50 enemies. Yeah. That's why I shouldn't have done so much spreading out thinly. Yeah. That's mostly... Although we do have a large number of seedlings. Bring like 25 over here. Not too many of those enemies. Come out here. And start going there. Let's bounce. Where do they have range to? There. And there. Maybe potentially there, but probably not. So that's 3 sets of enemies. 4 enemies here. Basically none here. So we can keep sending some. Just swarm them, and it's almost then, so yeah, as we get closer and closer to winning. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you want to. Check out the channel, maybe share it with your friends. Check out the rest of the channel even. Who knows? It'll be nice. Yeah. One here. And now there's just a bunch of enemies here. So let's just send some down here. And that should be pretty much the end. So we slowly get rid of the enemies and capture one red planet. Red planet. Yeah, should end pretty quickly here. 0 enemies, so let's keep sending in. And yeah, I'll swarm around here. Pretty much we've just won. And that's a few more enemies. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Congratulations, you made this Pocket Space yours. However, from now on, things are likely to get tougher. So yeah, thanks for watching.